Here's a very quick guide on how to make very OP pals, breeding them and hatching them in the world of Palworld. Okay guys, in today's video we are going to be going over a very quick breeding guide on what you should breed, how to breed, when you can breed, and also we're going to be talking about some eggs. Because when you have a breedery, you're going to get eggs and you need an egg incubator to hatch those eggs to get better pals. Now as you can see here, we have a dinosaur. Now this dinosaur is a grass dragon type, but if you breed that with an electric type, you have a chance of getting dinosaur lux, which instead of has the grass trait, now has the electricity trait. So pretty much you're mutating your pals to have different sort of traits. And the one that I'm going to be trying to go after today is Bronze Cherry Aqua, which is the exact same as Bronze Cherry, but I would like to think it would be a water type of Bronze Cherry. So what I did is I went ahead and got a Bronze Cherry in the breedery, as well as a Surfin, because Surfin is a strictly water creature, and Bronze Cherry is a strictly gardening creature. Now as you can see here, you're going to get the breeding farm at level 19. Now, the second you build a breeding farm, you won't be able to breed your pals straight away. You're going to need one very important item, and that is going to sit in this chest right here. We're going to go over here. It's going to say breeding 1 of 1. Love is blossoming between 2 pals, but there is not enough cake. You will also see that the circle is slowly going up, which actually doesn't do anything unless you have cake inside. And our cake is going to be pretty expensive for you guys to make. You're going to need honey, eggs, milk, flour, and red berries. Pretty expensive to make, and they do take a very long time to cook just a singular one. I think it takes about 5 minutes to cook a singular one. So now once you've got your cake, you're going to go ahead and chuck them in the breeding farm. And if you can see down here that we have a ticking timer on our cakes, the second we chuck it in the box, the timer is going to stop entirely. So if you have cakes, stock them into the breeding farm and it'll be an infinite food source because these won't spoil at all. And now as you can see, if you go back to the breeding, it's going to say that love is now blossoming without the there is not enough cake. And now the egg is going to sit right about here when that full circle becomes all yellow. So in that meantime, we're going to go over some of the eggs that you guys can use to hatch. Now there are multiple different eggs in the world of Palworld. These can be literally anywhere. You literally can find a fire egg in the water. You can find a water egg in the fire. It's really unpredictable for these guys. And there are 3 types of eggs that I've found so far. We have the huge, which is a rare. We have the large, which is uncommon. And then we just have the basic whatever as the common. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you. We have the huge rocky egg. That is going to take 1 hour and 20 minutes. But because it's slightly colder, we're going to have a incubation speed of 50%. The large common egg seems very comfortable, which has the incubation speed at 100%. So it's going to take 30 minutes. And the normal egg seems very comfortable at an incubation speed of 5 minutes. So if you guys have your eggs at a very comfortable state, you will not lose out on any time at all. So normal eggs take 5 minutes. The large eggs take 30 minutes, and the huge rocky eggs will take 1 hour. And you also don't need to worry about quickly going ahead and making an egg incubator to make sure your eggs don't spoil or something like that, like a wooden Ark Survival Evolved. They don't have any timer at all, just a wait. So the second you pick one up, chuck it in a chest and it will not spoil or disappear at all, unless you chuck it inside of an egg incubator. And once these eggs are hatched, it will say the incubation is complete, and all you need to do is go ahead and hold F or hold whatever key it is to hatch your eggs, and you will go ahead and you will get an incubation complete. And we hatched the Dinosaur Lux, which is actually very good, and it also has the Artisan passive effect, which makes work speed 50%. So this is a very good egg that we just found, and we just hatched straight away. Now when it comes to the eggs, if you find an egg and it's an electric egg, if it's small, medium, or large, you're going to get a different electric type. Small meaning it's a very basic pal. Medium means a somewhat decent pal, and huge will mean it's a very good pal in the mid game to late game. Now don't expect to catch a normal common egg or something like that and expect it to have fire, because it's going to have the normal type inside of it. And now we went ahead and we have finished our breeding, and you will go ahead and see that there is a massive egg in here. It is a large scorching egg, so it's not what we are after, but is a large egg nonetheless. Now also obviously, if you have these guys assigned to the ranch and you have finished your breeding, you're going to have to unassign them from the ranch, otherwise they're going to sit in the ranch the entire time. And one really important thing to know is that your pals are always going to get the exact same effects that their parents have. So just here, Surfin has the serious and positive thinker, and Bronze Cherry also has the serious passive trait. That means our egg will pretty much most likely have the serious trait on it, which is going to be very good to be a hard worker, as the serious trait gives it a bunch of work speed. So we're going to go ahead and chuck that in our breeder, and that one is going to take 40 minutes to hatch. So I'll come back in 40 minutes and I'll see what we get. And now our egg is just about to hatch, but before we do that, we are going to hatch our large common egg that just finished as well, and we'll see what we get out of this one. We got a monkey. Got a hooligan trait, not the best for working, but that's fine. But here is the moment we've all been waiting for, the one that we bred ourselves. The large scorching egg. Which one did we get? we went ahead and we got a Blaze Howl, which is a new capture with the serious trait as well, and a positive thinker, which is going to be extremely useful for our base. I have actually no idea what it does. Let's go ahead and check it out. So just like that, I have never seen this pal ever, and I've been playing the game for about 20 hours, and it's got Kindling level 3 and Lumbering level 2 with the positive thinker trait and the serious trait, which is actually extremely useful when it comes to in the base. So if you guys want to make really OP pals like just here, make sure that both parents have a really good stat you would like them to have, and go nuts. I'm really happy about this pal, and yeah. If you guys made it to the very end of this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.